Namo Amida Bu. Hey guys, yeah, just a little disclaimer. I'm going to talk about what's going on with me in this video. And just because something's going on in my life doesn't mean it has anything to do with someone's Shinjin. That is to say, what I'm going through doesn't mean anything as it pertains to your faith in Amida Buddha, because that's what Shinjin is. It is a gift from Amida Buddha. It doesn't come from us. You don't have to have any particular personality to be a person of Shinjin. You're you. I'm me. And I just wanted to clarify that. Just because I may be going through something at this particular stage in my life, that doesn't reflect on what's going on in your life. I would urge you to just entrust yourself to Amida, say his name in faith, and wish to be born in his pure land. And know that once you do that, believing that Amida is real and that his pure land is real, you are a person of Shinjin with your own unique, particular problems, joys, disdains. We're all individuals, but our faith in Amida, God binds us together through his golden chain of faith and love. And that's all I want to say about that. So don't think that because I'm going through something that means that you need to go through it or you're going to go through it. I'm just sharing with you why I haven't made a video in a long time. It's not that I'm in a crisis situation or anything. I'm not. Actually, I'm doing better than I've ever done in my entire life. I'm taking things a lot less personally. And the reason for that is that I have been reciting, and like I said, I'm not telling you to recite these two articles from Josho Adrian Kirlia. One is how to simplify your life and practice, and the other is rest in Nembutsu. And I got this off of his VK channel. And I recite it every day. I recite it during my work breaks. And it has changed my life. Now, that has nothing to do with my Shinjin. Once again, your Shinjin is all important. It is more important than how you feel, how happy you are, how joyful you are, how depressed you are, how prone to rage, hate, unforgiveness you are. None of that stuff makes any difference. Our blind delusions and blind passions are part of us living in the Saha realm as individuals. Shinjin, faith in Amitabha Buddha and his pure land, that is other power. That is to say, that is something given to us as a gift from Amida Buddha. It has nothing to do with what we're going through, how we feel, how we perceive life, what our practices are. Because Shinjin is something that comes from Amida, who is a fully enlightened being. How we live our lives, how we work out our shit in our head, in our emotions, that pertains to the Saha realm of suffering and desire that we live in this age. And we live in an age that the masters refer to as the age of Mappo, or Mappo. And what that means is we are slowly growing further and further from the field of influence that Shakyamuni Buddha, the historical Buddha that we know of universally in this world, brought during his time spent here in the Saha realm. That is why we turn to Amida Buddha and entrust to Amida Buddha, because in this day and age of Mappo, in this Saha realm, we do not have the power to bring ourselves to enlightenment. So we need Amida Buddha's ship of the primal vow, and that is to say his name in faith, entrust ourselves completely to him for our salvation in the Pure Land. And just know that Amida has brought us there. And no matter what we're going through, it has no influence on whether or not we go to the Pure Land of Amida Buddha. It doesn't depend on us. But I wanted to share with you what is going on with me in the Saha realm, and I think it's good. Now, is America good? I've given up on that. I mean, America, politics, and I've expressed this in other videos. I've given up on, I love people, and you know who you are. If you're watching this video, I love you. You're my friend. You're someone I care about, even if I've never met you. But the human species as a whole disappoints me. And I thought I'd come and sip a cup of coffee and share my feelings on that with you. And I don't want to go blind, so the sun is shining in my eyes, so I'm gonna, there we go, much better. Not as sunny and bright, but much better. We can do a little better than that. There we go. Partly sunny and bright. It's a beautiful day outside. A little too cold for my taste. It's in the 60s. But then again, I'm in the 60s as of the making of this video, but 60s are okay. As a matter of fact, at the age of 64, which is what I am at the making of this video, I've never felt like I've had my shit more together. And I talked to you about how influenced I am by reading the 2 articles from my sensei, Josho Adrian Kirlia, How to Simplify Your Life and Practice, and Rest in Nembutsu. Because I want to talk about how powerful it is and how necessary it is, whether you're a person of Shinjin or not, to trust in the Dharma, to read the Dharma, to allow the Dharma to influence your thoughts and your mind in this Saha realm. Because a lot of the stuff we encounter here in the Saha realm is pure garbage. It's chaos, it's violence of never-ending depths of depravity. One has only to look at the news to see there's just no end to how low people can go, how low humans can go. We're just lost. We're lost. And the way the Buddhas guide us here in this lost Saha realm of suffering and desire, in this Dharma ending age of Mappo, that is to say that the Dharma grows further and further away from the minds of humans with each passing day. The way we navigate successfully as practicing Buddhists, And I say this to Buddhists of all schools, not just Jodo Shinshu, not just the Pure Land sects of Buddhism, but all of us who claim to be disciples of Shakyamuni Buddha. And yes, I worship and focus exclusively on Amitabha Buddha, but I am a disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha because it is through Shakyamuni Buddha's Dharma teaching that I have encountered Amitabha Buddha, as I like to call him Amida, as we all do in Jodo Shinshu, Amida Buddha. Focus on the Dharma every day. That is my advice to you, especially you younger practitioners who are just now discovering Buddhism or Jodo Shinshu or Zen or whatever sect of Buddhism you are encountering. Read the Dharma, read the Buddhist scriptures, study the Buddhist scriptures. Allow the teachings of the Buddhas to wash over your mind. In a world filled with garbage and negativity and violence and hate and rage and insanity and people going crazy and doing crazy things, trust in the Buddha. Trust in all Buddhas. I take refuge in the Buddha. I trust in all Buddhas. And I do this as a Jodo Shinshu practitioner by entrusting myself solely to Amida Buddha. And in doing that, because all Buddhas worship and praise and say the name of this Buddha, I am entrusting myself by default to all Buddhas in all realms, in all dimensions. This is not a contradiction. It keeps me focused as a Buddhist to read the Dharma every day. And I don't do it with a focused mind because I don't have a focused mind. Very rarely do I have a focused mind. It's just like I am constantly saying Nimbutsu. I always have the prayer beads with me. But almost never do I say it with a focused mind because my mind, I have no control over it. It's all over the place. I mean, thoughts from the past, resentments, positive thoughts, thoughts on my veganism, my job. He said this, she said that, they did this, they did that. Oh, look, that son of a bitch in a car nearly hit me. And this stuff bubbles up in my head from time to time, and it doesn't matter. It's like my sensei Josho Adrian Kirlia says, if I try to fix my thoughts, if I try to control my thoughts, I'm just making the problem worse in my head. If I try to calm my emotions, I'm just bringing my emotions out of control. Because I'm focusing on the problem. I'm not allowing the problem to be and seeking the true solution. And the true solution is, number one, above all things, say Nimbutsu. Rest in Nimbutsu. Let all your thoughts come and go while you simply say the name. Notice I said that. It's not perfectly focused on the name of Amitabha Buddha. Namo Amida Bu, Namo Amida Bu, Namo Amida Bu. Or however you want to say it. Namo Ayidafat, Namo Amitabhu, Namo Amitofo, Namo Amitabha Buddha. You just say it in English. It doesn't matter. I say, as a Jodo Shinshu Buddhist, Namo Amida Bu or Namo Amida Butsu. But say it. Just say it. And as you say it, I would suggest that you just entrust to Amida Buddha. I entrust myself to you, Amida Buddha. And you don't have to think these words in your minds. But emotionally, as you say Nimbutsu, excuse me, just entrust yourself as you do it to Amida Buddha and wish to be born in his pure land. That's all you need to do. And then you let it go. And Amida will do the rest. But getting back to my thoughts, in the meantime, I live in the Saha realm, and all these crazy thoughts bubble up. I used to suffer unbearably throughout the decades of my life by revisiting in a cycle, a loop of these angry, violent resentments, hatreds, thoughts, my parents, my sister, this person, that person, recent and in the far past, in the near past. Not to mention worrying about what's going to happen in the near or far distant future. I have no control over any of this shit. And once I realized I have no control over this shit, I began to do what Josho suggests. And this is wonderful. This is just revolutionary for me. And so that's why I'm sharing it. It's look at the crazy, all the thoughts, good, bad, and the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent in your head, and all the emotions you feel as guests. Don't try to tweak them. Don't try to think good, pure thoughts. Don't worry about forgiving the people you hate and resent. Just say, and this is what I do. This is just me. And it doesn't mean you're not a person of Shinjin or you are a person of Shinjin if you follow my suit in what I do. I'm just sharing it with you because I love you and I want you to be happy. And I'm happier, guys. I'm happier. So yeah, I'm sharing this on my YouTube channel. I look at all this crap in my head and my emotions as guests. And I just say, Amida Buddha, I entrust them to you. And then I kind of figured that Amida Buddha, being an enlightened being as opposed to me being the opposite of enlightened, will know what to do with these. And then I say Nimbutsu, either aloud or in my head. You don't have to say it aloud. And you don't really, I say focus on Amida. Focus as best you can, guys. That's the best way of putting it. And I just say, Namo Amida Bu, Namo Amida Bu, Namo Amida Bu. And the thoughts will come back. More thoughts will come back. More memories from the past. All worries. I do the same thing. And sometimes I don't do the same thing. I get caught up in my shit. I'm human. I'm stupid. I'm a bamboo. I'm a spiritual idiot just like everyone else. And then I realize I'm a spiritual idiot. I realize I'm a bamboo. And I go back to saying, okay, welcome guests. Whatever, I entrust you to Amida. Namo Amida Bu, Namo Amida Bu, Namo Amida Bu. I can do it that way, which is the best way to focus on the name of Amida, or I can go watch a channel on YouTube with cute little squirrels that I'm subscribed to. Yes, I'm one of those people. I love little puppies, squirrels, and kittens. Yeah, I don't care. Laugh. I love animals. I mean, I love animals. But another thing I'll do, I'll go on a vegan channel and watch, you get some good advice from people trying to live a decent life in the world. But then again, there's some vegans who are assholes. I, not so long ago, had to unsubscribe from someone because, my channel other channel I have is Joe Sheen, the Buddhist vegan. Well, this guy announces willy-nilly, yeah, I think all religion should be abolished. And those religions that exist, they need to modernize. No, that's part of the fucking problem, dude. Religion has modernized to the point where there's nothing for a lot of people. There's no faith-based home for anyone to go to. I have a faith, I am so blessed, Namo Amida Bu, to have a Sangha, Amida Ji International Sangha, led by Jodo Shinshu priest Joshua Adrian Kirlia in Romania. And every now and then we get together and have a Zoom chat. And it is the only religious organization I belong to where we don't focus on bullshit and our narcissistic tendency to be the leader. Even Josho, the sensei, who leads the thing, the Sangha group, doesn't try to be the leader. He will keep order, but we are free, and we drop F-bombs, we curse, we say shit, damn, hell, fuck. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not about our morality, because we recognize that though we try to be moral in our daily lives, we're a bunch of fuck-ups, all of us. And so the focus of this Sangha and our meetings that we have is on the faith we have in Amida Buddha. It's phenomenal. That's what I wanted in Christianity and didn't get. That's what I wanted in the entirety of all my New Age practices and didn't get. That's what I wanted in Buddhist Sanghas in Houston that I went to and didn't get. Everyone was about, oh, you're some white guy coming into my Sangha, or you're this or you're that, or yeah, you're in our church, but you're not married, you're weird, I don't like you. And it's like, none of this bullshit has anything to do with faith. It's all about personalities. And in our Sangha, we focus on Amida. We focus on the Dharma. Not as we would like it interpreted according to our own isms or our own lifestyle choices or ideologies, but as Shakyamuni Buddha taught it. And that makes a world of difference. Getting back to the Dharma. Please focus on the Dharma. Read the Dharma, at least just one passage. And you don't have to have Dharma books and go through a lot of bowing and all that and holding it to your head. That would be nice. It would be wonderful. But with my work schedule and my weird, quirky personality, very rarely do I ever do that. But I have, like I said, Josho is on VK. He is on YouTube. I urge you to watch his YouTube channel. I got his channel linked to mine because it is much more important than mine. But he's also on X. He's on a lot of stuff. Meta, Facebook, whatever it's calling itself today. He's on there, and you can always reach Josho. And almost every single day, he posts articles. And every single day, I will read that article. Either before I start to work, I get to work usually about an hour early, and I go find this business park, and I will read the article. Or I'll be honest with you, I may be on the toilet. It doesn't matter. You can say Nimbutsu on the toilet. I'm a Jodo Shinshu Buddhist. Just say Nimbutsu wherever you are. Sitting, standing, lying down, walking, whatever. Like I said before in other videos, a lot of people see me as the crazy old man that walks, to and from work with the prayer beads dangling down. The Nimbutsu is always in my mind, as much as I can keep it in my mind. It's not a requirement. Once again, has nothing to do with your Shinjin. Can't even talk. See, I'm not perfect. I'm not enlightened. Your Shinjin comes from Amida Buddha the moment you entrust yourself to him and say his name in faith and wish to be born in his pure land and say, I entrust myself to you, Amitabha Buddha. Please take me to your pure land when I die. That's Shinjin. But I'm talking about in the meantime, how it helps me to get through the insanity of this crazy world, which so few of us understand. So, it's good to make a video with you guys again. I'm gonna make one soon. I'm gonna try to get in the practice of making more videos, with less time between, not a month or 2 or 3. And I apologize for that. It's not just me being lazy, it's me being distracted and caught up in the day-to-day workings of life, which all of us can understand. I know you can. But I do love you guys. I do appreciate you guys. You guys give me a sense of purpose in life. And that purpose is to share with you how Amida touches my life every single day. So I would urge you to read the Dharma, and as many times as you can, whenever you have an opportunity, either aloud, in your mind, say Nimbutsu. You don't need prayer beads. You don't need an image to focus on as you say Nimbutsu, although that is preferable, because anything that puts Amida in your mind, that is good. That is very good. And so I love you. I'll be hearing from you soon. I'll be making another video. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I miss doing this. I missed you guys. And I love you. And I mean that sincerely. Namo Amida Bu. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.